Narcissistic mother. Of course, I secretly would rather see you struggle than do well for yourself. The more you struggle, the more you have to rely on me, which means I get to control you. I'm a narcissistic mother. Of course, I had children to cater to my ego. The purpose of having kids is to teach blind obedience to me, not for them to be their own people. I'm their ruler. I'm a narcissistic mother. Of course, you have to earn my love. I'm a narcissistic mother. Of course, I've been emotionally unavailable your whole life. I didn't become a mom to meet your needs, I became a mom for you to meet mine. I'm a narcissistic mother. I can only love you for who I want you to be, not for who you are. As long as you do as I say, stick beside me in my toxic behavior, and participate in the fantasy I've created in my head, you have nothing to worry about, my love. I'm a narcissistic mother. Of course, I'd rather impress strangers and give the idea of a perfect family instead of actually having a healthy family dynamic. I don't really care about having a healthy family dynamic. As long as I get to post and keep up my false image, I'm fine. I'm a narcissistic mother. Of course, I play my children against each other and make them compete for my attention. I can never let them have a close relationship and leave me out the middle. Never. I'm a narcissistic mother. Of course, I'm going to be a seemingly loving grandmother, but only to one grandkid. I have to use the same manipulative tactics I used on my kids when they were younger. How else am I going to get them to compete for my love? I'm a narcissistic mother. I'll never apologize for the way I treated you, but I'll blame you for the way that you reacted.
Come on, man. Come on now, dog.
Really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving, man. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip, man. Google the book first so you can find it on Amazon. Shout out to this woman in making this parody, right? This little satire. But the reason why, I'm doing this video is because it's, I've talked about child support and stuff, but it's funny how I never understood how the brainwashing stayed so long. And what I mean is, a lot of y'all don't want to see a narcissistic mother for what she is. Like, I was talking to my aunt earlier. She said, Jan Levan said something on the show back when, like, we can always throw dad under the bus or critique dad or put dad on the in the hot seat. But mom, I just can't do it. And it's just like, wow. Because the interesting thing about it is, the reason why a mother could be narcissistic is because you'll never hold her accountable. Remember what she did, or you keep forgetting. It's like, if a father does something, you remember what he did. If a mother does something, it's just something that happened one day. And the issue is, this happens all the time. So mothers who are narcissistic, they have a laundry list of things that they did to sabotage their children. But their children don't really, they can't keep count. They may have one, a lot of times a lot of folks have one major thing or two major things. It's like, oh, but if they actually sat down, and this is what I mean by sat down, a lot of times people figure out how bad their mom was as far as being a narcissist or toxic or traumatic, whatever y'all want to call this bull, is when they become parents, and then they're like, and they're in a position to do something for their kid. They're like, you know what, mama would do. I remember mama was in this position. She did this, and then it becomes, oh, she did that because she wanted to do that. Oh, okay, she wasn't trying to make a sacrifice. Oh, it wasn't really that bad. Oh, she lied about that. Because y'all find out the intentions as adults. If you can remember the offenses, something has to happen to trigger it. And then, and for the sons, it's kind of like, you know, hey, if you having baby mama drama, you hate your baby mama, but your baby mama is doing some of the very same things your mother did with your dad, and you're having a hard time, like, not grasping it because you were always the kid in the equation. And every now and then, if you talk to your father, he'll be like, oh yeah, 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 your mama did that. Yeah, your mama did that too. Yeah, you better watch out for this, and this too. It's like, what are you talking about? And you know, you can only be objective and see things clearly when you need advice about being in that bad position, in that bad predicament. And then you're open to listen. And it's like, hey, you got a lot of experience with this. Yeah, that's how your mama got down. You know, some of y'all don't want to hear that. Sometimes y'all were pitted against each other um if she has kids by multiple men. You know, you remember they had that old clip that it was a skit, but it meant a lot when the lady was like, "You asked me to bring, you brought the kid McDonald's." He's like, "Yeah, you said my son was hungry, so I brought him McDonald's, but you got to buy McDonald's for all three of the kids." It's like, no, I brought food for my kid. You said my kid was hungry, so I brought food for my kid. And she threw the food out and whatever because he's supposed to do for everybody. But that same thing happens as far as mothers. Mother might be receiving child support for all three kids. You get what I'm saying? But actually use it as on herself and on maybe one of the kids, or she may receive child support for one of the kids and not the other, so she splits everything and acts like it's all good. You know, at the same time, dissing is weird. Sometimes you diss both fathers, and sometimes you only diss the one that pays. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't want to hear that, but some of the love that my mama loved me, and it's like some of y'all deep down know that y'all mama don't love y'all, but y'all would rather believe that if you do something, one day your mama's gonna love you. But that same if you got a mother who makes you work for her love, but tells you that your father don't love you, you getting groomed. You got like when they make you hate the other side of your family or just have a disdain for the other side of your family, and it just y'all don't catch on to that until later. And the other thing is this, which is very interesting to me. Um, Even in that scenario, the kids, they'll have their antennas up. They have their antennas up. Mama said, watch dad if you do this, watch dad if you do that, watch dad, he gotta watch, I gotta watch him. But then they get with their mama and they just blind. She lied, but I didn't see it. Oh, she just stole something from me, but I didn't see it. Oh, she being manipulative, but I didn't see it. And what I mean by this is there are kids out here who their mother might have one, two, three other kids, right? And they can see how mama don't love their other sibling, but they can't see how mama don't love them. Mama lying to them, mama playing them. You know, she don't mess with them like that. I wouldn't take that. And then the mama came 2 days later and told you and did the same thing to you. And then you just okay, understand. And then your other sibling looking at mama playing you, boy. She playing you, boy. But it doesn't dawn on you because, you know, it's weird that you both can get manipulated in the same household, or all, three or four you can get manipulated in the same household by the same person, and y'all watch them do it to other people, but when it's done to you, you just it's weird. And the worst part about this is a lot of like, the mothers like this get a kick out of this. That's why some of y'all don't realize the reason why you never left home is because your mama don't want you to leave home because you're part of her little game. And some of y'all realizing y'all left home and y'all never came back, and your mama go, "I don't know why you never came back," because y'all like, "Nah, I remember everything you did." But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.